John, Man City and Liverpool both came out of the weekend still on track, but few controversies in both games.
Yeah, well, there seems to be a lot of controversy all the time, Mick. I think the controversy the big controversy of the weekend was the Sterling goal, which was a vital goal for City. They'd gone the first half without scoring against Watford. And Watford were putting up a good defence, so they needed to break them down. It was just immediately after half-time when the incident occurred. A ball over the top to Sterling. Linesman put his flag up, offside, definitely offside. The fullback got back. He got to the ball before Sterling, hit it against Sterling in the back of the net. The offside rule is bad enough, Mick, if it's kept as simple as it possibly can. And my opinion of the offside was, if the player's in the offside position, line put his flag up, he's offside. End of story. Now that's changed now. Like Sterling was definitely offside, but because the fullback was getting back, apparently the rule is, I didn't know, the rule was that if the fullback came back and intentionally hit the ball off Sterling, and it's a goal. You know, it's complicated enough, the offside rule. And this was quite simple. As soon as the ball was played to Sterling, and he was definitely offside. That's the end of the story.
The linesman raised the flag, and that spoke for itself.
And he was definitely in an offside position. But apparently the rules have changed now that this happens and that happens. Instead of keeping it as simple as possible, which it's complicated enough anyway. Did the linesman see it? Did he not see it? But he was clearly offside, Sterling. Linesman put his flag up. The fullback got back, got a touch of the ball before Sterling did, knocked it against Sterling, finished up in the back of the net.
And goals change matches. And as you say, up till then, Watford were doing a relatively good job. Okay, City won handy enough in the end, but that did change the match.
Definitely, Mick, because Watford didn't look like scoring. They did score later on in the game, but in the first half, they hardly had an attack. So they were setting out for the no score draw, there's no doubt. And in City's case, like once you get in front, it's a different story altogether, because now Watford have to try and do something and they open up, which happened to be the case. So it was a very vital incident that was in City's favour, that they went on to win comfortably after that, Mick.
Yeah,
but it shows you, like, I don't know why they keep changing the rules. I didn't know the rule that of a fullback. I thought if the player's in an offside position when the ball's played to him, which he was, why complicate it after that? It's blooming complicated enough whether he was offside or not. In this case, he was obviously offside. Everybody agreed he was in an offside position. It was ridiculous stuff.
As you say, though, complicating it in a time when absolutely every decision is examined microscopically on television afterwards, and you can undermine the whole confidence in the system if you start making it more complicated.
Yeah, well, it's complicated
it's all interpretation.
Enough,
exactly.
You know what I mean? No, we talked the other day about the match in the Champions League match last week. Where the vital goal in the Manchester United match,
exactly,
where the fella dived up, had his back to the play, handballs it. Now, like in my time, even less time, it had to be hand to ball. It had to be intentional. Now that match, but that's the rule has changed now. What the referee said afterwards, that was monitoring the match, said, well, he shouldn't have jumped up and turned his back to the ball. You know, who's he to decide that the defender can do what he can't do? So they've changed the rules, Mick, but they haven't improved them. Actually, they've made them more complicated. And the sooner the better they get. I mean, I think the VAR's come in, which is very, very good. Like the Liverpool goal, for example, the Liverpool against the other day, the goalkeeper was against Burnley for Burnley's goal in the first half, the first goal.
That's right.
It was definitely a foul on the goalkeeper.
Foul on the keeper, and it still stood.
And it stood. Like VAR would. I know VAR has its, but it's in its infancy. We were talking about the other day, but it would clear up most of the things. You know, we would have cleared up that straight. So Liverpool were a little bit unlucky, but did well to come back. Actually, they hammered Burnley in the end. You know, Burnley defended very, very well, and Liverpool did their stuff and won comfortably. So the two teams that were in the race, City, and there were controversial decisions in it, but both of them came out on top. So there was nothing lost in the end.